Hey, welcome to the Bob and Tam Show today. Where the heck are we?
We're at Bert's Barracuda in Clearwater, St. Pete, Florida. We're
She was
kind of right in the middle of the two. I know. I got to think about that. I don't know why I want to keep calling
that.
it
Or
Bert.
I have a friend named Brett. I'm surprised it doesn't call him Brett. So we had to redo some of our intros because he kept saying his name wrong. So a lot of excitement's been going on. I know this is really, really early. I don't know if anybody's going to make it on, but I don't know if we're going to have a Sunday night video because we're still over here and we're going to have to ride back this afternoon. And it was hot yesterday. It's not temperature-wise. It's probably only in the 80s, but the humidity is like you cut it with a knife.
Sweaty hot.
Yeah, it's 9. Well, we thought we were getting ready for the ride. Paul Senior is going to take us all on a ride out to the Sky Bridge. And so we're going to be checking that out. So
George is up early.
We got a few people who got up bright and early. And whoops. There we go.
Now who's messing it
up? And George. And Rowan's on.
It's 74 right now.
Yeah, 74, and it feels like about 85.
89.
So we're getting ready for a ride. They're going to be going out here in about an hour. So I thought, let's just go do a quick live. I wanted to do a live yesterday.
Ramblin' Rome's
on. I already had that on. And so yeah, we got a lot of people coming on already. Emmanuel's on, Hendra's on. It's evening probably for them.
Yeah.
So it's early for them. So it's our normal time we would have here. They're having over there in
I haven't
Australia.
got to see Paul Senior yet to show him your bike. I don't know if we're gonna get to see Paul Senior, but
yeah, it's they promise us. It's like it always is. They always promise us the world, and not everything gets delivered. So we're going to try to, if nothing else, they said the head mechanic would take us through the shop. Actually, to be honest, I would rather go through the shop and show you guys things that they're getting ready to be working on and things they're working on, and just having Paul talk to you. What do you think?
That's Terry there. That's the one he had. He bought the bike at the OC Chopper, and he sent me a picture of it. He says he remembers this bike.
Well, probably better show it to his head mechanic.
Yeah, he probably
would remember it.
Scott's on and Rowan's on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so, we didn't think anybody come on.
We didn't know if anybody come on this early or not. So like I said, yesterday didn't work out. We were here all day. Tam got some great interviews. So what this is they have it's the second year. It's the inaugural Paul, whatever his last name is. We call him Paul Senior.
No, it's a invitation.
Yeah, but it's an invitational custom bike builder show. So we
have to be invited to come to it by Paul Senior.
So it's a lot of people that are more newer to the industry.
It's people you don't see at like all the other shows.
Yeah.
So we met some really cool people.
So Mike's on from Minnesota, 38. It's like 74 here, and it feels like 100.
Yeah, for a few hours.
I went to the shop when they was still underneath the building in Leesburg. They were building the fire bike. Me and a couple of the guys from our firehouse got to hang out. So that bike, Ramblin' Rome, it's in here. So you'll see.
I don't know if that's the one Paul Senior. Right? Paul Senior didn't make that bike that's in there.
No, but it's the firehouse. Did the firehouse one he did make?
No, Paul Senior didn't make that. It's called Badmouth Bikers made it.
The one that's inside here.
Oh, okay.
She's lost.
Well,
I read this, and these people were there when they built the firehouse bike. It's inside the OCC Roadhouse. Okay. So we'll probably get some shots of that. You'll see that on this finished video whenever we get around to finish this up. Because next week it's going to be very hectic for us. We got a bunch of things to do Monday. And then Tuesday we're heading over to Leesburg. We'll be over at Windy Acres. We already got to meet with George, the cigar guy. He wants to sit down and talk to us on Tuesday. And hopefully we'll start putting videos out on Tuesday. After this, it should end up being videos pretty much nonstop through Myrtle Beach. So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of excitement. Pretty exciting. She's looking up on Facebook to see who everybody is.
Got 2 comments.
Birthday party today, Kim's grandson at the park.
Frank's on, so that's Harley Frank. Birthday party today, Kim's grandson at Wright Park. Okay, there you go.
So we didn't hang out too late here last night. I think we were here till about 8 o'clock or something. And went back. We got found a motel over here. We ended up deciding, because they said so much stuff was going on. So yesterday they did the first half of the awards. We're not staying for the second half. It's like 4 or 5 tonight, and we're not going to drive all the way over there. So what we're waiting for now is Paul Senior is going to take us on a ride, about a 20-mile ride one way to the Sky Bridge here in Tampa. And we're going to go across that. They stop at a bar. We're going to turn around and come back. We got a couple more interviews we got to do yet before we wrap up today. We kind of want to get out here by noon, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
Yeah, I thought they said at 9:30 is when the.
I thought I heard 9.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, so Ramblin' Rome said that. Yes, that's the original one in there. So John's on. He says, "Patings to the family."
There you go.
Got my shirt on.
Nation. Yep, there you go.
And that's hot. I got to get the sleeveless shirts out. So we ended up deciding, because we came over here on Wednesday. We did a little video, I think, from here on Wednesday, and we put that up telling you all about what they had going on. Had Bert came on and told you a little bit about what he had happening, and they had this custom bike builder show where they told us, somebody called us and said, hey, Wednesday, if you come over here, the bike builder thing's starting to happen. Well, we thought it was going to be building bikes.
I thought they were going to build the bikes here, and it was going to be all week long.
Now, something neat that she got a story on was a bike from, was it last year, up in Laconia? That was one of the bikes that won the 100th, yeah, the 100th anniversary, the 7-day build.
Bike build. It's
here. And the people that built it. So she got an interview with them. So we're going to have some really, really, really cool, especially these people that you don't know who they are.
We got a picture of his bike that he's going
to be racing at the Sons of Speeds in Tennessee. So he's changing, and he's got a whole different, he ain't got a Harley, he ain't got a Triumph. Wait till you see what the heck that guy's riding. And so we got some really great videos that are going to be coming out, especially this one. We're probably just going to make one long one here for all the stuff. At least drive through Peggy's Corral in Palomito. He thinks in Palomito. Okay, you have to Google that and see.
Peggy's Corral. Okay.
Paul Senior gets on the autograph for me. Laugh out loud. June wants an autograph. Send it. Just kidding. Well, see, some people, when we came out here last year, we thought we were going to, 2 years ago, we were going to get an interview with Paul. And a lot of people said, oh, Paul, he's old school. You know, nobody cares about him. We run into that a lot of times with Rusty Wallace and some of these other people that we grew up with. You know, the younger generation has no idea who these people are. Now, Paul Senior is getting ready to have a show come back out. I don't know if it's going to be an internet show or if it's going to be on TV shows. I don't know. So we'll find out what happens there. Mindy's on. Mindy's in the house.
Yep, I said it's my Mindy baby.
Hot. Hotter than hell here.
How hot is it there? They were in Kansas. Did you get any of those bad storms? They said Collinsville got hit really hard.
Yeah. Illinois. Yep, no rain, no nothing. They're talking possibly a little bit tomorrow when Oakland Raiders, nothing. But all through Leesburg, not a drop of rain, but it's going to be warm. So it should be, that makes a good.
It's freezing.
Yeah, it's only 72 here, but it feels like about 90.
Yeah.
I think I sweated a gallon of water out yesterday. I didn't pee at all yesterday. I sweated too much. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot.
Watch the roads down here. We hit a big old bump, and my cup went flying. So I lost my straw. I found the cup in the lid, so I'm good. My Bucky's cup, that's what fell out.
And so, and it was a manhole where the road's down here.
It wasn't a dip. It was like a
bump. It was raised up, so when they raised the road, well, there's a car in front of me, so I didn't see it. So when we had to go that way yesterday, I went to the next lane over. So we didn't hit that.
That's what he said. He says, you always put your arm on that. And I said, you told me to put my arm on that because I'm breaking
35 in Minnesota, John says. It will be 61 later today. I'm across the state of Treasure Coast when you guys come back on this side. Ramblin' Roan's on that side. On the Daytona side.
Oh, the Daytona side?
Yeah. So right now we're only going to go back to Orlando. So that's where we'll be today and tomorrow. Then we go to Leesburg. We won't be back after we get to Myrtle Beach. Then we go to Panama City. Then we go to Myrtle. So we're pretty much wrapping up all of our extra touring things. Now we're meeting Monday. Sometime we're supposed to meet with Biketoberfest. They're supposed to be coming over here. They want to sit down and talk to us. So we may be coming to Biketoberfest. So that might be something added.
Wait, Kelly, how you doing? So we should Is it Roy or Ray?
Ray. And so yeah, it's pretty.
I don't know what Ray's last name is.
This one is Kelly. Oh, that's not him. It's not Kelly.
I don't know his last name. I don't think. I don't know. Anyway.
So we're waiting for the ride to start off. Really, when we first got here, we thought it was like 9 o'clock. There was like 6 bikes out here. I'm like, this kind of sucks. I said, nobody seems to want to ride with him. And so we made some calls, and now we're in the VIP section. So hopefully we'll have some good footage for you guys. And she's thinking about maybe standing at the road. That way we can get Paul and them coming out. But maybe she can run over there and get an interview with them while they're sitting on their bikes. And so
he says, thanks for the shout out.
There you go. And but yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yep, so we're having a good time.
We're just getting ready to get all this rolling, get the rallies going here. It's our month-and-a-half break is about over. So actually it was over yesterday because we came here. So yesterday morning we got about 8, and I just drove straight over here on the 4. It's about an hour and 20-minute ride. Not too much traffic. Wasn't too bad. There's some construction going on here around Tampa and Clearwater. I don't know what exit it was, but there's some construction going on there. It slows down a little bit. But hopefully today we're hoping, I don't think we're going to get out of here at noon.
I don't think so. Because the ride doesn't start till 10:30. We're probably not going to get back here till noon. And then we got a bracelet, so we get free lunch, a buffet. And then if we get the interview with the
shop
up, then yeah, we'll probably be in there at least an hour, I would think.
So we'll see how all that turns out. That's kind of where we're done with. We're not looking to do the awards for the end here. But here, this is the first place I've ever been that did the awards right. You know what you mean by that? We have a big giant screen down there. And so what they did is they brought them. I hate that when they do that. Some of these bike shows, they bring people up on the stage and say, he won the bike. Or he won
the award for whatever it was.
What bike is his? I don't know what the hell it is. Well, they shot the bike up on that giant screen. So you'll see in the picture, and then we'll bring the actual bike up that we filmed. So you can see which ones that Paul picked. And they were giving $1,000 away to the top ones.
Well,
so they gave away twice.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, and not everyone. Like if you were the second or third place, you didn't get any. You got a trophy. But if you were the first or the number 1 pick or whatever it was, they got $1,000 in cash.
Yeah.
So that was really neat. I didn't know that they were giving money away. But you couldn't. But then they had another bike show out front. It was called the Ride-In Show. We filmed a little bit of that, but it was hotter than hell yesterday, so I didn't spend a lot of time out. We didn't get all the bikes. Yeah. We missed that awards. It started at 3, and we didn't get in here till 3:30.
Well, we ran over and checked in, and then came back, so we missed the awards. But and the other thing that I really liked about it is they said awards start at 4. They started at 4. You know, sometimes they say 5:30. Those awards.
So my dog with Vietnam Vets Motor.
Mike.
Send bikers on.
How you doing?
So how's the spring fling going? Oh, I made it home from spring fling. I sorry, that was a quick ride. Did you leave this morning or did you leave last night? That's a really.
Yeah. Maybe he only.
Yeah, he would have had to leave last night because it's still early there. Rowan. So he's saying hi, Texan biker. Yeah, we didn't get the. We wish we would have. Well, we would never had time to do it. I kind of wanted one of you guys to come on like a StreamYard. We could have done, and we could have done something from
spring fling.
Spring fling.
Yesterday he went home, he says. That's my.
So what do you think? Is that the first time you went to spring fling? Temperatures are a little warmer than last year. Last year I think the high was like 46, where this year it looked like it was in the 60s. Eli was trying to tell me it was in the 80s the first day. I'm like, I know better than that.
We're not gonna buy that, huh? There's a Harley Frank.
Peggy's around 3. Sunday is busy day, vendors and lots of bikes on 41 below Tampa. Or off the Skyway a couple of miles. Yeah. So I don't know if we'll make all that. There's a couple other people who told us different places we should stop and check out.
You. The bug slide? No. Lowbrow.
Oh, they're.
We've got one of their things.
Yeah, but it's just
it's just a koozie cup.
Yeah,
I got a million of them.
Yeah.
But we've got
them in boxes at home. We ain't taking it home.
But we do have their logo up on.
Yeah. When I bought some of the signs, I think the first year at the auction for the Sturgis and Daytona. What's the auction that Maryland takes care of?
The Bike Builders Breakfast.
Yeah. So at first auction, I bought a bunch of metal signs, and one of their metal signs that was in that was from these guys, Lowbrow Customs. I guess it's not backwards, huh?
No, it's not. How about that?
So there you go.
Backwards. Sometimes it's not.
All right. So let's see. Sharkside said, "Good morning. It's Shane. Very nice to meet you both yesterday. Thank you for taking time out to talk to me."
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, we always love.
As I said, we've met a lot of people here.
A lot of subscribers. Yep. One guy, first guy we met yesterday, he said he watched our channel. I'm like, oh, really? He's actually
right next to him. He's like, hey, I know you guys.
He says, I actually watched your video the other day, and that's why I'm here. I didn't even know they were having this going on.
Ocala.
Yep. That was kind of neat. Jamin, Mike, Beer Dog, see you, Bob, and Tam in Sturgis this year. Okay, sounds good. Where are you staying at, Mike? Spring Fling, yes. First time, went to Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue last fall. Weather was fantastic. Oh, yeah. We're going to probably end up going.
The Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue.
Yeah. So are you saying the weather this year was, for Spring Fling was the good, or because last year, I would say this. I would say, well, he said he went to Bikes. He went to Bikes, Blues, Barbecue too last year. Yeah, because it rained a little bit. So this year must have been the weather was good. 60 could be cool riding if it's not very sunny.
Yeah. Well, it's overcast now, so it there's a little bit of a breeze and it's not too bad. I'm better. I'm not sweating at least. I was like, and for years I've never sweated a whole lot to start with, but I never sweated on my face. And now when I get hot, I mean, it just looks like I'm crying. Never had that before. I don't.
Okay, spring fling weather was good.
Okay.
All right. Mike in Rapid City. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Sean is pronounced.
I know. I saw it. He's It's I know it's spelled different. It's like Sean Connery. To play, it's spelled that way. SEAN.
Got it. No, she's got it. I don't remember names.
Well, like when my kids were in preschool, there was a kid named Ian, but it was pronounced Ian, IAN, and it's like whatever.
Well, they always say when you go, foreigners always say that we have some of the stupidest spelling in English is really because it is. If phone PH is an F, why don't you just put an F in front of it and be phone? You know why? You know, it's like some of this, and it's like when I first time I was in church when I was a little bitty kid, I had to read Psalms. You don't pronounce the P, so what the hell's it doing there? So
well, it is, or like pneumonia or possum.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, well, why put it there if you don't pronounce it?
Hope to see you both again at Sturgis this year. Last year sucked. Yeah, it shouldn't get that kind of rain again. John said it's raining. This year we'll have a lot of things planned out, especially for during the week. So probably that first Monday, this is just tentative, we'll probably have a meet and greet, probably, unless I move it to Wednesday, but I don't know. I'm thinking more Monday at Kathmandu. So you'll all be invited. You can all get in. Won't cost you to get in. And we'll have it like we did a couple years ago over at their bar area and do it in the afternoon. And so that'll be going on.
He says it's raining. Rainy.
That's what he said, raining.
Oh.
Hi. That's funny you guys say that my name is Connery Close. Wonder who my mother had a crush on. Could have been.
Well, our daughter's named Mindy. Well, where do you think that name came from?
From Mork and Mindy.
Yeah.
And, well, we actually ran out of names. And so I wanted to call her one name. Yeah, so we came up with that.
There's Sean. There's another Sean.
Nice day today. Yeah, actually, I couldn't believe that many people's on this early. I have to start doing my Sundays on early in the morning. But yeah, it's pretty neat here. We're over here at Bert's Barracuda, over here in, they say St. Pete's. I think
it's in the middle. It's like Clearwater's here, St. Pete's here, and Bert's is right in the middle.
So they say it over at the Roadhouse, OCC Roadhouse, they say St. Pete on the sign. So I don't know.
And their address is Clearwater.
And then I've had a bunch of people when I kept saying it was Tampa, because there actually is a Harley dealer in Tampa too. And they said, no, it's Clearwater. So I don't know what it is. On the video,
we're going to see 6 soon. She's going to be in Leesburg.
Yeah.
Weather looks great for Leesburg. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a great time. Remember on Saturday night from about 3:30 till 6:30, we're doing adult party games between the band sets underneath the pavilion. So we'll have some shade, some tables to sit at. We'll be doing party games for adults. Of course, that's all 21 and older. If you're not staying there, it costs you $10 to get in. And they have bands and stuff. It's pretty neat. We'll be there pretty much all evening. If you're a monkey fan, professional monkey, he's going to be there during that time. Also, they had a couple other YouTubers that are going to be there during that time. I don't know if the Thumpers, if they actually have a YouTube channel or not.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, they're going to be there. And a couple other YouTubers are going to be there in that general area while we're doing the adult games and stuff. And so it'll be a lot of fun. And if you're anywhere near there, we're going to do it Friday and Saturday, but Friday, they're having a bikini contest down at the dealership, and we're going to go down there and film that. And I have something for Patreon people. So put that on there and see what happens. And a bike course over here. So some girls.
The John and Heather show, whoever they are, they're going to be there. YouTubers, Professional Monkey and us. They've got listed on their flyers.
Yeah. So that'll be pretty neat. And you'll see a bunch of Monkey on a lot of our stuff. We'll probably be on some of his stuff too. And I don't know. Well, he goes live a lot when he's there too. So maybe we'll do some lives together. I don't know what. I think he gets. I didn't even. You have to ask him what day he's getting there. I don't know if anybody's heard what day he's supposed to show up. I think he usually comes in on Thursday. I think. And
I thought he was going to do a live last Friday, so I sent him the flyers and I said, "We're going to talk about this on your live." And he's like, "We're not doing a live this Friday," but he said, "I'll do a video for it." So I don't know if he did or not. We don't get to watch.
Well, we're busy with doing this. It's hard. If it pops up, I kind of just take a quick look at everybody's video. I don't really have time to really watch during this time. I don't have time to watch anybody's video. So a lot of times I'll click on them, watch a few seconds of it, just to let it play a little while, to write a comment, or sometimes I'm just skimming through to see what, like I caught Monkey the other day welding, which I got to tell him, I said it the other day on the video we did live. I was shocked that he could weld. He didn't do the greatest in the world, but he at least attempted it. But I mean, I seen the hand there and I'm like, that ain't his hand. That's somebody else. And then he flipped his shield up and it was him. And I was like, very impressive. I was very impressed that he actually welded. Hats off to him. Wish I was there and some serious dollars to have a bit of fun. Yep.
Yeah, it's not cheap, I bet, for your trip that's coming over.
Well, it's just like Sturgis. We talk about, we had a video coming up Monday. So stay tuned for that. It'll be up Monday night evening, depending on where you're at. 7 o'clock here, and back it up the rest of the time. And it's a 30-minute video, but it's all about talking about getting ready for Sturgis. What are you thinking about? What do you know, we're going to tell you some of the things that we found out. We made a lot of phone calls to see what was going on, who's still got spots available, what's happening, and all that stuff. So that's coming up on Monday. So that'll be a really good video. If you're coming to Sturgis, you're thinking about coming to Sturgis. If I've never been to Sturgis, what should I expect? All that is in that 30-minute video. So you might want to check that out. I got a lot of clips from past rallies we've gone to. The last 3 years of rallies are popping up on the screen there. So you can see some of the rides. You can see some of the different events that we're going to be going to. We actually tell you some of the events that we will be at, where you can find us at if you're in Sturgis during that time. So you can kind of put it on your calendar to give you an idea if there's certain events we know we're going to be at.
Well, we're going to have to set up a meet and greet, because we did that last
probably
year.
Monday.
Yeah. Is that going to be Monday?
That's what I'm thinking. The first Monday. There's more people here over the weekend. Most people come the first weekend. And, maybe we'll do another one later in the week, because Friday night, we're probably going to be over at the Buffalo Chip, which I didn't say that on there. They do their big party, and if they have the
beer wall.
No, they have the influencers meet up or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So we're probably going to be there for that. Not saying I won't, but we're probably going to be there for that. And so we'll be there for that. That's up at the, what's the bar called?
Big Engine?
Yeah, Big Engine. Yeah, Big Engine Bar. And we'll be up there for that. So there's one night if you're there the first weekend. That's Friday. That'll be there. You come in. You meet a lot of YouTubers. There was like Her Two Wheels was there. Adam.
That's where we met. I can't think of the island. What's the Sanibel influencers?
And we also Adam Sandoval's there. The monkey didn't make it. He had something going on. He couldn't make it.
Did they have the kickstands? The thing at kickstands was that?
No, I think what he had, there was a bike show.
Bike show. That
was going on. He couldn't make it. So I don't know this year what he's going to do. So that's there. And there's some other YouTubers there too. I think Harley Frank was there. Wasn't Harley Frank there?
I think so.
And well, Eli didn't. Yeah, Eli was there.
Yeah.
Because he had a booth there. I don't think.
And Highway Vixen was there.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of YouTubers.
It was kind of fun. And it was really rainy that day.
Yeah.
So
well, they also
Des was there.
Yep.
When Road Therapy.
There you go. She was there. Should stay in it. Oh, great play and Spearfish.
Yeah.
And so so check out that video. And what we're going to do this year is we're going to go to the next level on Sturgis. And just like Rowan, I bet you'll watch every video, because what we're going to do this year is we're going to show you things. One of the biggest questions I've had this year is on Sturgis is, hey, I'm here 3 days. Here's my list of things I want to do. And I write back and I'm like, some of that you can do in a day, but that's just jumping from one place to another. So what we're going and we do different routes you can ride, other things on long days,
and tell you how long it's going to take.
Yeah, give you an estimate of time, and of course we're going to have to add a little bit. Like tomorrow's video or Monday's. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Monday's video. We're going to talk about what you shouldn't do on Saturdays and Sundays, and what you could do on Saturday and Sunday, and what you could do for free on Sunday. So you got to watch that video to get all that great information that we got coming up. So that's going to be pretty exciting, and so I'm already excited about Sturgis. I can't wait.
You'll get there.
How will Sturgis deal with protesters this year? Might be interesting to follow up. I don't think we'll have any protesters. We don't normally. There was supposed to be a guy last year as the terrorist that was supposed to be coming in. They caught the guy like in Texas or someplace. He
was coming from, I think,
Washington State or something.
Yeah, and they caught him in Montana.
Yeah, he supposed to have had a
manifest.
We talked about that before. And if you're a crook and you're going to do something, you got to freaking write it down that what you're going to do. You're not a very good crook. Okay, we're going to go here and we're going to do this. And this time we're going to do this. And it's like these young kids do that too on some of these mass shootings and stuff. Are you freaking stupid? You have to write it down. What are you going to forget? What you're going to, oh, I forgot the gun at home. Oh, I got to go back home. I didn't have it on my list. Stupid people. I guess that's why they're doing stupid stuff. So I guess that fits together. Stupid things, stupid do. Stupid does.
Stupid does, the stupid is, or stupid is.
Yeah, whatever it is. But I mean,
where Mindy, what's that saying? She knew all the quotes from.
But I mean, it's just, I don't know. But so they caught that guy ahead of time. We didn't even hear about Sturgis. We heard it. I was like after the rally, we had talked to the chief, and he had told us he had heard something. I said, was it actually true coming here? He said, I don't know if they were really coming here, but that's what the piece of paper said. And so that's what I always say.
That's kind of a silly thing
I don't really worry, especially Sturgis. Sturgis is a right to carry, and we'll talk about that at another day. But a lot of people are packing, and so you might get a few people, but you're going to get mowed down pretty easily. And you don't get, it's like the protester we had a couple years ago. It wasn't Antifa. It was a bunch of stupid kids from Rapid City. They ended up going away crying like babies. But I mean, it was they were trying to, they were protesting stupid stuff. But I mean, it is what it is. But we didn't really have much of that. I don't think we had anything last year. And this year, Black Lives Matter, I think it's gone. I don't think it even exists anymore.
Don't hear much about it anymore.
I don't know. I don't know if they're people come and try to protest the elections and stuff like that. That's stupid to come to a rally and do things like that. But I mean, it's just you're in that kind of a group, and you're coming to a group like we are. You could do something like, you could come up here and probably say, well, I don't know, even here in the parking lot, bad things wouldn't happen to you. You just, well, see, they don't think about a motorcycle. They probably don't know nothing about a motorcycle. They don't know nothing about the people that go to.
Supposed to be a lot of people there.
And so they're going to come and they're going to try to make chaos. Well, most of the people are pretty laid back, and probably most people look at it like we had some lady the other day. She was preaching in Walmart, and we just noticed we walked the door. This lady is screaming. Well, we thought it was one of the cashiers were screaming or something. So we couldn't understand anything. She was talking like that. She was moving her head and had her hands in front of her mouth. So you couldn't really make out what she was. Finally, we seen her because we were going to the bathroom at Walmart before we went shopping, and she was going to the bathroom. Well, she was talking about Jesus, to repent and all that. And so it's like, everybody's looking at her like she's a nut because, like I say, probably most people are like us. You probably couldn't hear what she was saying.
Just a few words here and there.
And so I ended up talking to the janitor there. I kind of said, wow, that was quite a bit. And he said, oh, yeah, she comes in every day. And they won't sign a trespass to get her out, so they let her. And I don't think she's really accomplishing anything. She'd be better off. There's Ray's motor lights on. And are you going to Sturgis this year? A lot of people. A lot of people in prison because they bragged about what they had done. Yeah, that happens too. Good morning. It's raining here. Oh, love your videos. You two rock. Thank you, Janice.
That's Mark Borgadine.
All right, Mark's in the house. He's our buddy. Your little daughter's getting really growing up.
Yeah, she is.
From watching her from being a little baby to, before you blink, your eyes are gone.
Mindy's oldest son.
I'll tell them how old Mindy is.
Mindy was 39 this year. She'll
Kimberly's
for saying that. Kimberly's 41.
Yeah. Mindy's got the oldest boy, 17. He'll be 18 soon. It's like, holy, Jennifer Jupiter's Batman. They grow up so quick, it's ridiculous. Let me look at our time here so we don't run over. Oh, we still got time. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. So pretty exciting. We're just having a really great time here today. We're in Florida. Can't say it's sunny Florida. A little bit of sun peeking through the clouds here. We got an overcast today. They got a possible up northern Florida. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. It doesn't look like right now it's going to get to Orlando, but it's going to cool down tomorrow. But once again, it's 72 right now, and it's hotter than heck out here. The humidity is really high. So that's not saying nothing. So, the kids grow up fast. And just don't get another one now, and they'll grow up.
Music, too, now.
I don't think they're going to hear it. It's not that loud. As long as you keep talking, we can have an issue with that. So, pretty exciting. Like I say, for Sunday morning, we got about as many people as we have on a normal video at night. We struggle to stay awake. And
Too late for us.
No. They're looking for a new bike to buy this, so hopefully next year. There you go.
There you go.
Rod King's on. He's working. He's working. And it's hot here. I don't know if it's hotter over there than it is here. And it's
one.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you doing? I think we got to meet up with him in Daytona.
Yep. Saying hi to each other. And pretty neat. Exxon Bikers just got back from the spring fling. He said it was really great weather up there, and I would have liked to have gone, but in this case here, we weren't going to drag the trailer all the way up there and back. We would have never make it back in time to do Leesburg. So we were going to fly up, and when we originally talked to them, it really wasn't that bad a price to fly. And they kept going back and forth. We'll call you, we'll meet you. And we're not blaming anybody for nothing. No. And we're fine. There's things happen. And so they end up calling us about a week. Well, we kind of talked to you guys. You knew when they called us. And when we started looking at the prices, they weren't willing to work enough with us. What would have been over $700 out of our pocket to do spring fling. And a lot of you say, "Oh, that ain't nothing." Well, we're doing this. We work the whole time. We're not coming. We enjoy what we do. We have a lot of fun with what we do, but we work the whole time we're here. So to come to a rally to for $700 and maybe make $200, which you don't know what you're going to make.
So no Milwaukee this year because it's like the weekend before. So I think that weekend is the same rally weekend.
Yes, it is.
In Sturgis, so it's too close.
Yeah, and I don't like Milwaukee because they have it. Because 2 years ago when we went, it messed us all up because that's our pre-time. We normally get last couple of years we've been getting to Sturgis. Here we're early. We're June 10th, so that which we told if you're interested in bringing us out there, fly the weekend. It's not an issue, but fly out there. But I wouldn't do it this, but they moved it this year because I think the Republican convention is going on the weekend that they normally have it now, which is like 3 or 4 weeks before, and so that's why they moved it so close.
End of July.
Yeah.
Somebody said they should have kept it when they.
Well, what they did is Harley explained this to us last year. They want to make it a rally, so they're going to have it the same time. What they used to do is just on the anniversary, they would bring it by Sturgis every 5 years. Well, when we went 2 years ago, they decided, no, we want to make it an official rally every year. So Sturgis doesn't want it because they feel that they're taking money away from them because it's people that necessarily can't do both. And I like that it's close because it now makes it a little bit easier. You could go to Milwaukee and spend Saturday and Sunday and then head on over to Sturgis and be there for the opening weekend.
If you're on the East Coast and heading out to Sturgis. Yeah. So, I don't know.
Or you could also, looks like good weather this weekend, and yep.
Leesburg.
Yep, all ready for Leesburg. Now I can say things. Pating for the roof. One, and good morning. Excellent. Okay. Saying hi to everybody. I'm going to get on the computer. You're breaking up a little bit. Don't know if it's me or looks like here we got it on the phone. Looks like it's working good.
That's Facebook. It's not YouTube.
Yeah. So let me pull it up on Facebook. I mean, the internet here. Well, I know. I think I'm on my phone. The T-Mobile is like 50 up, so we shouldn't be having any trouble. And we're not walking around, so it shouldn't be us. Anybody else having any trouble? Us digital breaking down or anything? So we're just sitting here.
We'll have to wrap it up.
Behind us is the OCC
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse is right behind us. We ate there. We've ate there twice now.
Yeah. I had that brisket yesterday. The brisket, it was good. Almost as good as my shed. The shed. It's really good.
Yeah, because you're not going to be eating at the shed no more.
Had smoked Gouda cheese on it. It was good. I liked it. I had the barbecue. How was that?
It's okay. My big sandwich stood out at the that other bar we went to that with Rod King in them. I had that meat sandwich. They cut it all up.
Oh yeah. I remember where'd we go?
That was at that barbecue place in Claremont.
Oh, it's called Oakwood Smokehouse.
Yeah. So that was really good. So let's see what everybody else.
It was a very big sandwich though. It was like
it was on one of them.
It's usually like it's a French dip kind of like, but it was just like not bigger than a hamburger.
Says speed breaks up just a little bit. They said, "Love you guys. I will be in Sturgis this year, and yes, you are breaking up sometime." Okay, sorry about that. So we're caught up again.
Alrighty.
So sorry for that. I should have the phone off of the internet. I don't want to switch it right now. So sorry.
I'm probably gonna be on a few more minutes because I got to pee before we go on.
I need more tea too.
You want me to go now and do that?
I didn't already drink nothing yesterday. I didn't even drink one jug of tea yesterday. I'm dehydrated.
When I emptied it out this morning, it was.
What you put in there? What am I drinking from this morning?
It was what was in it from yesterday.
That's what I said.
Oh, well, that was your cup. You drank your whole jug, but I mean, all I did was put ice and more sugar in it. All right.
So she's gonna go get me some more tea, and she might use the bathroom while she's in there. Have you ever done anything in Tennessee? Yes, we did the Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. That was okay. They got some great riding over there, and they got some good events. I liked it. I would go back, but it's not much of a rally. It's at Loretta Lynn's Ranch. They have a dirt track there. They have a bunch of stuff. They race mini bikes and bikes and all that kind of stuff. That was kind of neat. They don't have a lot of vendors. There's just a handful of vendors. But, I mean, they have a smoke pit and do burnouts and stuff in it. And they go on some cool rides. They're all free. And they have some bands and stuff come out and play and stuff. And so it's kind of neat, but it's one of the things you got to pay to go to it. Nothing's free to get in. That's the only thing we've done in Tennessee. Okay, so Ray's Motor Life says it's not breaking up too bad. So not really sure why it's breaking up. Is there something going on with T-Mobile? because I should have my phone off. Yeah, it's off. Oh, that's a visible phone. I gotta check my internet. But, yeah, I was at TMMR last year. Okay, like I said, we went probably 3 years ago when we went, and I liked it, but it just so much of this stuff ends up running into time that too much stuff, like this year, Ocean City and Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue are the next weekend. I can't do Lake of the Ozarks again because it's the same time Ocean City is. So you can't do them both. So those two we're flying into. We'll have bikes to ride and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be those again. And we're looking to do that on the East Coast now. So we're working on that now, trying to get that all set up. We won't be able to give you a lot of advanced stuff like we normally do, like in Daytona. We'll have to set stuff up as we're getting there, or before we get there, so we can get it done right away. So like Biketoberfest, we're talking to them tomorrow, and they're coming to Orlando to talk to us, and we'll see what they want to do. You know, I'd love to get there a week ahead of time, but you know, they got to pay for a hotel and all that, and it's tough for them to do that. So we may end up having to pay some airline tickets, but I mean, that's not bad, because a lot of times we do make enough. Like here, I spent $1,000 to get here in gas. You know, $1,000 airline ticket for both of us to go wouldn't be the end of the world, because that's what it cost me anyway to get here. So, but we have a couple of people. Are you meeting up with Shade Tree? No, I thought he was coming here because he's sponsored by Bert's Barracuda and Bert's Black Widow. But we talked to Wims yesterday, and he said he doesn't normally come to the events they have here, which is kind of weird because I thought if they're sponsored by the dealership, I thought he'd be here. So no, I have not had a chance to meet up with him. I thought here he would be here, but apparently he's not. So at this moment, no. But you never know on the road. He might show up at one. I don't think he really does any rallies. I've never seen anything on. I don't watch a lot of his videos, but we're talking about Shade Tree, and I don't think he does rallies. I could be wrong. I know he's done some bike events because the first time I seen him, which I didn't know who he was, this is like 3 or 4 years ago. It was the International Motorcycle Show in California. And my buddy Art was with me, and he's seen him. He says, that's a YouTuber. And I'm like, I don't know who the hell he is, and I'd never seen him. And so then when I got home, I was looking through and Art remembered it's something about tree. And so I Googled it, and it came up with Shade Tree. And I'm like, yeah, that was that guy. But he didn't know who I was. And so I didn't walk up to him. I was kind of a distance away. He was talking to people. I was wondering if you all ever just come to East Tennessee just to hang out and ride. No, we have not. We don't really have time to go out and just ride anywhere unless it's an event. Now, next year we are looking at that. We're looking at in May, we're offering 10 of you can come to California and ride the coast from Santa Monica all the way up to Oregon at the border. Turn around, 6-day truck that we do. And you will see, hear, and experience things that you will never, ever experience anywhere in the United States. And we guarantee that. And all it costs you is the price of the motels, whatever food you eat, whatever drinks you drink, your gas in your bike, and how you get there. We don't charge you. It's not a tourist fee. What we do is we'll book we'll start in this about January of next year. We'll block out the rooms. We've already got 2 people that are local that are going to go anyway. So we'll only have 8 for sure. So I don't want any more than 10 to go. No, I'm not counting us. 10 can go behind us. Okay. And so we'll be doing all that. She may ride her bike. That's all. 6 days is a lot of riding for her, but we don't do a lot in a day. Yep. But it's some days are all day because the roads are so windy, and I've never seen him do any rallies. We're talking about somebody asked if we met Shade Tree. I said I thought he was here. I said maybe we'd see him at a rally, and I said I don't think I've ever seen him at a rally on any of his videos. And they said he doesn't really do rallies. Oh, okay.
Well, I think this is his face sponsor.
I know that's why I was already went through all. Yeah, so I would think you'd be if they were sponsored.
We just didn't see
him. Wim said he wasn't here. Oh, he wouldn't come to it. So it's like if the dealership was paying me money, I'd be at their events. Just saying.
Who was that? Mrs. Road Queen. Hi, Tam. Loving the outfit today. Thanks.
She's wearing the hanky chip.
I know. I should. I need a red one. Yeah. I tried to get neutral colors.
Shade Tree was at Flathead's Rally Point last fall during Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. We were there. Yeah, well, we didn't say we're there all the time.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, yeah, he did. Didn't he do the hill climb too with Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get to see him. So yeah, you're right. But we didn't get to. We didn't. We went and talked to Adam
before the
Sandoval before it, and they gave us that tour and stuff, but we didn't make it over there when they did the hill. Problem with a lot of events, you know, Daytona's like that, Sturgis is like that, the Spikes, Blues, and Barbecue is like that. The bad thing about it is so much stuff going on. You know, you got to make a decision. You know, do I want to go here? Do I want to go there? And you don't get to see everything, just like the land. We never got to see the land, so this year we had to cut Sons of Speed short because, so you know, we had to weigh it both out to decide what to do. Where I'm glad I went to the land. It was really nice, great little town, a lot of bikes. Glad we did it. But we probably next year, if we go, we'll spending the whole day at Sons of Speed. Nothing wrong, Karen. It was we loved the little town, but it's like a lot of stuff, like Arcadia. We went to Arcadia. That was really neat. We'll never do it again.
We're over at Clearwater, St. Pete area at Bert's Barracuda.
Karen, how's the bike or the Jeep going on?
Oh yeah, she's got a Jeep for sale.
Well, no, they got the bike. The Jeep Fest going over in Daytona. She sent a video the other day, which was kind of sad. I seen it was a shark and a tiki torch were these people dressed up, and they were over at the dealership, and they were saying how many people were there, and they did a pan, and it was like here. We just got a bunch of people sitting on the outside here. There really isn't.
There's a ton of bikes out there. I don't know.
Well, some are inside sucking up the AC.
Yeah.
XM Biker, he's finding that out, being a YouTuber, XM Biker, where you try to cover everything and you just can't do it. We have broken up.
We'll split up. Yeah,
we did it in Sturgis last year. She stayed, and I went and did something else. Like, I think the day they had the Legends ride, I went over and did the Legends ride, and she stayed.
So cool, because I thought I was going to get some stuff like at Bikini Beach and all this stuff, but it was chilly after all that rain that we had. It was cool. And so people weren't at Bikini Beach and doing stuff and crazy wild things. So didn't get a whole lot of footage when I was there by myself.
They're talking about how great a ride, which it is. You get into Tennessee, Kentucky, Southern Missouri, then you get over here, North Carolina, Maggie Valley. Those are things I'd love to do, but I just don't know. The problem I've got is the truck's getting a lot of miles on it. I'm not looking to buy another truck. I keep telling her she should ride forward and see if they give us a truck to take out to the rallies and advertise it.
Don't hurt to ask for. So they can say it's no,
and,
right?
I wouldn't probably come back to Florida, but there's some I'd like to do the smoke out. Right now, probably we'll never do it because it's too hard, too much for us to travel all the way across the United States to do some of these events. It's like Laconia. Laconia was nice. I'm glad I went, but the distance it is, if it was closer, like let's say it was in Missouri, I'd probably go to it again. But being it's so far up in Laconia, it just isn't enough there to say, oh, it was the best rally in the world. And it was okay. A lot of these rallies turn out like that. Okay, so they're talking to each other about rides and stuff there in Tennessee. But yeah, there's great stuff. We've driven through there with a car. We used to live in Illinois. When we went to Florida, we went through the Rocky Mountains and stuff. And, you know, I'd like to go down there to just like hanging out in Nashville and stuff. I'd like to do that. I'd like to go where what Dollywood is. That's where they had the Jeep. Yeah, go down there. We don't get to do that. I've never got to do the Tail of the Dragon.
He wants to go to the Arches Park. We've never got to do that.
That's in Utah. That ain't even that far from us.
No.
And if you guys make it to Maggie Valley, let me know.
Okay.
Right. David Eastwood's in the house. Guys, I'm sorry I had to go see you in the hills. There you go. We'll see you there. I want more videos before that. Okay, so he's talking about Ray's Moto Life's got a lot of videos on some rides and stuff that you have up there. So you can check him out if you're looking to do some Tennessee riding and stuff like that. And like I say, there is some great, even when we're at in Arizona, you know, we got the Sidewinder out there. That's a great ride. Going up to Williams is a cool ride. Going up to Grand Canyon's a cool ride. You know, you can go. And then there is. Just ride old Route 66. I love Route 66. Someday I want to do it on the bike and go from California to St. Louis. I'm not going to Chicago. Ain't nothing between St. Louis and Chicago on Route 66.
We've done it.
I hate the Tail of the Dragon. I like the Foothills Parkway better. Well, the only reason I want to do the Tail of the Dragon, which I'm gonna
Right, so we should do it.
And I'll pop everybody's bubble and say it wasn't that big of a thing. Been there, done that.
At least we can say we did it and we've experienced and we know what it's like.
And we're going to go like on a Monday or Tuesday, so it won't be totally crazy with morons out there. But I mean, we have that on. You go out to California to Mulholland Drive. It's a really windy road. No jackknives on it, but it's really curvy and stuff. Oh yeah, we have the crotch rockets that'll pass you in your own lane on a curve. So if you move over a little bit,
and you don't hear them until they pass you, and it's like really loud.
Yeah, they're doing about 80, and speed limit's 35. You're doing about 45 to 50 on it. So you're getting in there and leaning good. Here they come around you at 80 miles an hour on the inside lane. If you're on the outside, you're on the inside, they're on the outside. So if you come over and they don't honk, they don't do nothing. They just fly past you. So yes, I've dealt with that. So I expect if I have a busy day and tail dragon, I see Sturgis, you don't really, you might pay right
There
away.
was another part. They said it was like 30 miles long because we.
And he likes the Parkway, so
Okay,
that might be
that's part of it then. Okay, because somebody was telling us that.
all right. My comments are just bouncing around here. Do Tail of the Dragon, I suggest a weekday to avoid. Yeah, which it is. That's
What,
mainly any main ride. I don't normally ride on a weekend, just for that fact, because you run into so much trouble. You know, forest. We're we're gonna do that on tomorrow's video about. Just realize during the motorcycle rally in Sturgis,
there's still tourists there.
people that's coming to Mount Rushmore, and there's foreigners.
They didn't realize there was
In the United States, they don't have a motorcycles, and see that. Especially the weekend more, you see a lot of cars around, which we're seeing more cars anyway, but you see that, and that's some of the problems that we're running into with Sturgis, because that's the one thing I loved about Sturgis, because it was so dominant motorcycles. There's no other rally. Well, the Bikes Week Barbecue get that. Probably in Eureka Springs during the Bikes Week and Barbecue during the fall rally. Might be more bikes running around, but I mean, there's still a lot of cars there too. Okay.
Up on Facebook a second ago.
Okay, so we did have a little freezing up there. Arches is requiring reservations and lottery permits to get into the park now. Is it really? It sucks.
Yeah, because when we do things, it's usually just like on spur of the moment.
Yeah.
What'd she say? Frank
She said when her friend said 66, it said lickety lick. Lickety lick. She couldn't pronounce Route 66.
No.
We did the Tail of Dragon, but did not ride on the weekend. Which we hear the weekends. Which it is. You don't want to do any serious windy weekend. Plus, you do get the stupid people with cars running around. Went up Sunday, stayed the night, got on the road, dragging Monday morning, and it was great, but too many idiots, which there always is. Well, the problem that you run into is you have two. You have one with the guy that thinks he can do everything. Because I see some of these bike pictures where somebody slid on the side, they went around a turn. You know, unless there's gravel or something there, they shouldn't be dumping their bikes on the side in the roadway. Now I can see somebody.
A lot of people hit this tree. There's a tree.
I can see people sliding off the road, but dropping your bike in a curve. The only thing I would think those were done by is people that are going too damn slow. Just like when you go down Iron Mountains like that. There's a couple jackknives. You got to do about 5 miles an hour. Well, if you can't balance your bike, then yeah, you could drop it. Which is when we used to ride with a bunch of girls, cutting through grass and stuff like that in parking lots and stuff when we're at events. A lot of the girls would drop the bikes because their feet, they had bigger bikes than they should have had. You guys probably do that too. You have a bike that if you're not flat-footed on your bike, you need to lower your bike. You need to make sure you have good leverage to where if the bike does get a little wampus or you hit something or it slides in the dirt a little bit, you can still put your feet down and hold it up. I'm not saying if you're doing 30 miles an hour, put your feet down, hold your bike up. Foothills Parkway is a lot better. So I don't know if when that'll happen. Like I say, we're gonna have to sit down, kind of look at this and stuff, because I still we want to do Sturgis for sure next year. We want to pull the trailer up there, because we stay so long, and we don't have any connection with hotels up there. Well, I guess we do, but I enjoy staying. I enjoy staying like Kathmandu, Buffalo Chip. If we were a Days Inn, that'd be cool. I'd like maybe someday do kickstands. Just say we've been there and stayed there. Happy Hoyle's out too far for us. We still have that pass. If anybody's looking for a tent pass for the full rally, I have 2 wristbands for that we can give you when you arrive. To upgrade to an RV spot, you have to pay me and pay them because they gave it to me.
In his name.
Yeah. So if somebody wants that, they can let us know. If not, we were going to wait till we got to Sturgis and say, hey, is anybody looking for a tent spot? And probably find somebody there that needs it. And what we were going to do is it's from Friday till Sunday of the rally. So Friday morning, we'll be over there bright and early. We'll pick up the wristbands. We won't put them on. And it's a tent spot and no electric, no water. But it is what it is. But it's free. Say it's worth $350. Each band's worth $350. So it's $700. Yeah. So if you were going to do a trailer there, I think some of their campsites are with electric and water. And they got sewer up there too. I think around $650 was like about the lowest price. And it goes up to about $800, $900 for the better spots. Those better spots are ones that are longer, you can pull through. And they only have like 3 sections we're going to talk about that on the video tomorrow. We'll talk about still got spots available.
what?
Yeah. What it's
Who's
gonna
on
look.
first?
Yeah.
Mitch and Diane's on. I guess they're going to Sturgis this year.
Yep.
They usually go every.
A lot of people. We're gonna have a great time at Kathmandu. We probably got about 20 RVs coming to Kathmandu. Pretty much. They've got a few electric spots left. They had 4 electric spots left.
They didn't have like any more pool.
Now they do have boondocking spots. They have 10 spots. I think they had a couple. They have an area where you can put a tent up, and they got like a little cabana metal thing with a table underneath. They had 2 of those, and I don't know if they were gone or not.
But
Those
this
were
was
left.
almost a month ago.
Yeah. So because we didn't call them last week when we called everybody else, because we already knew they were almost sold out. Now, if you need a tent, if you're going to tent camp, you don't need to book a reservation unless you want to do the Buffalo Chip, or you want to do Glencoe, or you want to do kickstands, because their prices, as it gets closer to the rally, they're going to jack those prices up.
Happy Hoyle too.
Yeah, so they got wristbands. I wouldn't go to camp if I wasn't getting free passes. I wouldn't camp at Cappy Hoyle. You're definitely out in the sun. There ain't no trees at all out there. So tent camping is a choice. That wouldn't be my choice. I mean, there's a lot of places. Park. They got a really cool grassy area, and that's walking distance to downtown. Over at 160 Biker Chick, she's got the Sturgis house. Now there you get breakfast, you get drinks, and all kinds of stuff for their price.
Stay there.
Yep. And so that's a pretty nice setup. There, you can stumble back to your tent if you're hanging out downtown. Yeah, right across the street. But if you can get across the street without getting ran over at the Iron Horse, you can just go over to the camp ride. And she's still got tents. I think she's got a couple of rooms inside still available. I think her bunkhouse the other day I saw on our Sturgis page came up. All right. Where I live, I have 2 major parks, 1 national forest, Alvin C. York, war hero in the first original town of Rugby. There you go. That's not pretty neat. There's the Facebook user. Okay, they said hi. We're going out to Sturgis area in July to ride the area and head up to Mount Rushmore, etc. Unable to make the rally. You need to get a hold of us because we are there on June 10th.
Yep.
So in Sturgis or in Rapid City till the 23rd. 23rd will be at Kathmandu till all through the rally.
I think they got our number. Pretty sure.
Look up where I live when you all time, Jamestown, Tennessee.
Okay.
So, my brother-in-law was saying he goes down there and visits.
Right outside. I think it's Murphy.
But Tennessee is actually getting really. They're getting to where the prices are really, houses of people in there, and around Nashville, they said it's crazy. California prices get nuts. Yeah. 10, I had a couple when we came back. Yeah, that can happen. That's the only thing, and it's sad that in the biker community, people don't take care of each other. Typically we do, but and a bunch of stuff stolen out of there last year. It's like, I can't believe that. Unless you're a butthole.
It was like underwear, they said.
On the guy, but he was the same guy, came by himself and had a tent. Well, typically you should talk people around you, get with who your neighbors are, to where if something does happen, they can call you, or you don't say stupid stuff to people. And
it's quarter after.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to wrap this up because we got to get ready to show you. Maybe we'll flip the camera around and we'll say goodbye, and then I'll flip the camera around and you guys can see the bikes out here. And if it doesn't get breakdown, I was gonna give out some cards too. People we're gonna film today, and if they want to watch it, so say goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out. We love you all. Have a great Sunday. We probably won't see you tonight, but we'll see you on a video soon. Watch the Monday video on Sturgis.
Still there. Switching the camera. Is
that it? Yep, there we go. We're in the pavilion here, and that's all the bikes out there.
All right, still here. All right, so that's your phone. Grab my sunglasses. That's the stage. She's putting her stuff in her pockets. They got pool tables here. Somebody cranking up their bike.
Grab your drink.
Yeah. Dealership is over there. Had a bikini bike wash. We got video of that yesterday. They'll be out today. So here's all the bikes. Getting ready. We're right there on the other side of that black bike in the VIP section. We special. Look at this trike over here. There's a girl riding this. Got 2 helmets, but there was one girl on it, so I don't know if she pulled it up. Oh, wait, that's pretty cool. Looks like he's got a Honda engine on there. Kind of neat. So some of these you have to be VIP, or you were a bike builder or something to be in this first aisle. So the bikes go over. There might be 100 bikes here, maybe more. So we're going to go over to the Sky Bridge in Tampa. That's where we're riding to today. And we're going to head out around 10:30 when we're supposed to get out. So that's looking. I got to step over this wall without killing myself. So if I drop the camera, you know I fell. I made it. Go over here to my bike, put my drink down. All kinds of bikes. And I put the cover on the back of the bike. Running out of room. Put my drink in my. When I put it in there, I'm not going to be able to get it out. So there's everybody getting ready to head out. There's Chrome Cigar. There's his tent. He's not here yet this morning. Would have thought he would have came out. Look at this guy's bike down here. This guy, I don't remember what his name is, but he's got some social media stuff. He filmed some stuff for the dealership too. Look at that. Somebody's funny. Well, no, he's got a black Harley. You can't find it. So, yep. So they're all kind of getting ready. There's a girl that's got a funky helmet that she's going to wear. So that's kind of special. The sidecar on an Indian. A lot of different bikes. You got a couple. I think I've seen a Kawasaki earlier pulled in. Another trike. Got an armrest on the back. Ain't that special? And so yeah, so everybody's kind of getting ready, and we're gonna pass out some business cards. Try to get some more subscribers. We're almost at 25,000. Can you believe that? I think we're about 300 away. Let me put my drink in here. I probably won't be able to get it out. And so that, let me look and make sure that nobody really asked any real questions. And we'll adios out of here. There's a lot of you talked. All right. That's why I don't go to cities in Nashville. When are you going? Catch you guys later. Everybody saying bye. Big place, Bob. Yeah, it is a big dealership here. They got a big veterans thing up here, and they got that gigantic flag. I wish I would have brought my drone, but they're going to give me drone shots from here. Harley Frank, what direction you headed after Bert's OC stuff today? We'll be going back to 4, back towards Orlando. Yep. Thank you. So Ray's Motor Light or Rogue Light subscribe to you, Ray's Motor Light. I don't know who that is. I don't have the Facebook anymore. So at that, we're gonna leave you right here because I gotta get ready for the bike and ride. And I don't know if we're gonna do a live tonight because we still gotta get over there and it's really gonna be hot today. We were exhausted yesterday. So that's looking under their pavilion here. So this is kind of associated, very similar to Bert's Black Widow, where there they have the Twisted Fork. They have that big stage and all that. So those guys are actually going to start getting together because that one's so much busier than this one for our events and stuff. But they have all kinds of stuff here. And we're supposed to get a free lunch afterwards. There's a guy with a bird. And I think it might have been the same guy that was at Arcadia. So we'll leave you there looking at a guy with a bird. A bird lost all of his feathers. They say that when they lose them underneath, that's a sign of being stressed. Yep, we will be careful. And there you go. We'll let him walk by with the bird. That'll leave our show. Yeah, he's molten. They said that's a sign of a bird being stressed. Lady told me that they had a bird.